ago, I decided to stop taking steroids. Steroids, please consider the consequences.
It affected my mental health a ton. It's something that's tough for me to talk.
스테로이드를 사용한 사람들은 최소한 대회를 나가서 입상을 목적으로 하는 사람들이 많다. 그렇지 않더라도 최소한 자신의 벗은 몸을 SNS에 자랑하라고 하는 사람들이 많을 것이다.
Far better built than the average person. Most people who go to the gym lifting weights and diet for 18 weeks are certainly not going to look as good as he does. And so it's of my opinion that social media being constantly showing pictures of guys with amazing physiques that somehow led him to think that his physique wasn't good enough.
그렇게 자신의 몸을 멋지게 만들어 SNS에 공개한 후에 사람들의 부러움을 즐길 것이고 많은 이들에게 조언을 해주며 서서히 피트니스 인플루언서가 될 것이다. 하지만 스테로이드에 수많은 부작용이 있는데 그러한 부작용 중 피부에 생기는 여드름은 그러한 그들의 꿈을 모두 산산조각 낼 것이고 사람들이 있는 곳에서 상의조차 벗지 못하는 불상사가 생기게 된다. 남들에게 자랑하려고 약까지 꼽아가며 만든 몸인데 어디 가서 자랑도 못하게 되는 일.
Life or ruining your health, I guess. Ruining your health for your vanity. I mean, don't.
이 스테로이드로 인한 피부 부작용은 여유증, 무정자증, 심혈관 질환 등의 공통적인 부작용이 아닌 일정하지 않은 확률로 발생되는 부작용이므로 스테로이드를 복용한 사람 중 어떤 사람이 걸릴지 안 걸릴지는 모르는 일이기 때문에 더욱더 무서운 부작용이다.
He looks like a professional bodybuilder. Wide, massive shoulders, small waist, amazing back. So he keeps using steroids. Yeah, he's probably in his early 30s. That's an incredible physique. Only to find out he's 23. And so I do believe that using steroids, especially at abusive doses,
더 큰 문제는 이러한 스테로이드 복용으로 인한 여드름 발생은 아큐텐이라는 약을 의사에게 처방받아 사용해야 하는데 이 아큐텐, 로아큐탄이라는 약 역시 엄청난 부작용을 동반하는 위험한 약물이고 특히 간 건강에는 치명적이라고 한다.
Accutane is actually a pretty toxic drug.
Or Roaccutane is a medication prescribed by dermatologists in very severe cases of acne. It would usually be the last resort as the side effects can be very extreme.
Because it's already stressed as fuck with the Accutane. Now, again, the reality of the situation. And again, Accutane, not a harmless drug, very liver toxic, very problematic, may have.
스테로이드 자체만으로 간 건강에는 치명적인데 여드름 때문에 간에 치명적인 약인 아큐텐을 복용하게 되면 말 그대로 첩첩산중이 돼버리는 것이다. 실제로 나는 헬스장에서 늘 후드티만 입고 운동하는 분을 본 적이 있는데 그분은 그렇게 옷을 입었음에도 한눈에 봐도 키에 비해 아주 큰 몸을 가지고 있었다. 어느 날 그분이 샤워실에서 벗은 몸을 우연히 보았는데 가슴과 등 부위에 여드름이 아주 징그러울 정도로 크게 퍼져 있었다. 오늘 여러분에게 알려드릴 분은 자신의 자존감을 향상시키기 위해 스테로이드를 복용하기 시작한 젠 카버이다.
It's March 13th. I'm a bit chunky. I'm trying to get a little bit of weight off of me, but still put on some size. But at this point, I'm starting my first cycle of testosterone. I've been on TRT for a year, or no, more like 8 months at this point, and I decided to go on my first cycle. As you swipe through, I'm starting to get a little bit leaner. Abs are coming out. My body's starting to take shape. Love handle's going away slowly, but you might notice there's a bit of acne popping up. July, I start to see acne on my face, my neck.
혈액 검사에도 아무런 이상이 없고 점점 더 몸이 좋아지기 시작했던 이분은
I should expect to see some side effects. My blood work looked good, my body was changing, I felt really good, so I kind of ignored it, to be honest. 400 milligrams a week, so basically I was going every other day. My blood work actually looked good, to be honest. If you look at my blood work, all my blood work looked good. There was nothing bad. My skin really was starting to get bad on my back. Things are starting to kind of surface. My body, best it ever looked, to be honest. Like, this is the leanest with the most muscle I've had, about 185 pounds. Best I've ever looked, and I was pretty proud of it. But it was hard to be proud of taking my shirt off when my skin looked like this. And I wasn't really understanding why. It's really stupid to look back and realize that I wasn't understanding that my hormones were so high, and it's obviously the reason why my skin is.
이렇게 심해진 그의 피부로 인해 육체적인 고통은 물론이고 정신적으로도 엄청난 고통을 받았다고 하며 후회하기 시작한다.
So here I'm showing you guys this picture. It's on the screen. This you guys can see I have terrible cystic acne starting to shoot up my neck, my back, it's even on my chest, and it's painful. It hurt to touch. I could feel it. It was the most painful thing I was experiencing. Now I'll continue to go scrolling through here August into September. You notice my skin has just absolutely changed. The texture has changed. I have cysts all over my back, all over my chest, and now even my shoulders. Guys, it got to the point where I couldn't train. I couldn't push against a bench. I couldn't put a barbell on my back. I remember I was training my friend Nick Megan, and the bar was on my back, and I was bursting. I was bleeding, and it's disgusting. It really is, but beyond being disgusting, it was painful because I could feel everything painful. So some of the worst things I experienced were laying in bed was probably, beyond training, was the most painful part of my day, because laying on my bed meant I was bleeding and sticking into the sheets. Shirts, I bled into sheets, I got stuck to them in the middle of the night. I woke up, I got up like I was Frankenstein, because how many people touch you on the shoulder or dap you up and slap your back when you don't have this? But when you do, you notice everybody. And the amount of people that I accidentally shoved because they tried to do that to me, I actually felt bad. You know, I was very defensive. I didn't want anybody to touch me. I wore big, baggy sweatshirts. I put a hood up and a hat on. I ignored people. I had my headphones in. It affected my mental health a ton. It's something that's tough for me to talk about. And I've spoken to a lot of people about it, and that's helped me.
스테로이드 복용을 가장 먼저 끊고 피부과 치료를 받은 후 그는 스테로이드 복용을 생각하는 많은 분들에게 자신의 솔직한 조언을 해준다.
That be liquids, you know, if you're drinking, you're smoking, you're eating shitty foods, or you're taking any type of drug, at some point it's going to reflect on the outside. So rather than experiencing yourself, just learn from my mistake. Guys, whatever you're putting in your body, it matters. So take pride in what you do, take control of your body, and make sure that you are getting the proper guidance, somebody to lead you along the way. My advice to you guys is that whatever you are looking to pursue in life, make sure you get an expert to help you, and do not take it lightly. Guys,
genetics to get away with taking steroids, and some people don't. It's as simple as that. I've worked with some of the top coaches in the industry and coached hundreds of people myself. Believe me when I say this, there is more benefit to be taken from learning how to train properly and eat properly than taking steroids when you don't know what you're doing. Please consider the consequences, do your research, and hire an educated coach to guide you along the way. Think twice before rolling the dice with your health.
실제로 스테로이드 및 남성 호르몬의 복용은 여드름 발생을 촉진시킨다. 이것들이 인간의 피지 가행 생산을 유발할 수 있기 때문이기도 하다. 우리가 사춘기 때 남성 호르몬이 처음으로 폭발적으로 발생하는 시기에 많은 사람들이 여드름이 가행 생산된다. 실제로 보디빌더가 스테로이드를 사용하면 사춘기 때의 피부 상태보다 더 심한 호르몬 생성이 되므로 피부는 절대적으로 나빠질 수밖에 없다. 인위적으로 테스토스테론을 몸에 주입한다는 것은 모든 것을 처음 시작하는 사춘기 때와 비슷해진다. 스테로이드로 인한 더 큰 문제는 자연적인 남성 호르몬 생성이 아닌 DHT라는 변형된 형태로 전환되고, 불행히도 이것이 피지 생산을 중과시키는 주요 원인이 된다. 보통 운동 이후에 남성 호르몬이 증가하지만 그 남성 호르몬이 오랫동안 유지되지 않기 때문에 남성 호르몬 수치가 60분 내로 다시 정상으로 돌아가므로 약물을 복용하지 않는 우리 같은 사람들은 여드름에 관해선 실제로 걱정할 필요는 없다. 인간의 몸에서 자연적으로 생성되는 게 아닌 외부에서 인위적으로 주입하는 물질은 어떤 식으로든 여러분의 몸에 부작용을 발생시킨다. 그리고 이러한 부작용은 그 부작용만으로도 육체적, 정신적으로 큰 피해를 주지만 그것을 치료하는 데 사용되는 약물 또한 또 다른 부작용을 발생시킨다. 그러니 누군가에게 보여지는 모습, 누군가의 평가받을 목적으로 운동하고 약물을 복용하지 말고 어제보다 더 나은 나를 위해 하루하루 발전한다는 생각으로 운동하다 보면 아무런 부작용 없이 건강한 몸 상태를 만들 수 있을 것이다.